All praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Makar Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect to the nation of Israel. This is going to be a lesson on how this society has produced a whole bunch of weirdos, right? But when all hell breaks loose, all of the madness that these people are into is going to be like, it's going to be like a complete battle royale, man, of like wickedness and violence that the world's never seen before, man. Right? Because this society has pretty much just made people be able to get to do whatever it is that they want to do against Yahweh, and writing laws to make it be justifiable to do so, and to make it seem as though like you're a bad person if you're not like that. This is the 1 John chapter 2 and verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world. And this world has produced 1,000,001 different avenues for people to be able to do all of these things, right? And has made the world in doing that reject the truth of the Bible, right? But when all hell breaks loose and these people now are able to try and have an attempt to fulfill their own will on the earth, it's going to result in a whole bunch of madness and violence, man, that people have never seen before. This is 1 John chapter 2 and verse 17. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of Yahweh abideth forever. Because all the things that's glorified in this world right now, there's going to come a time where these things are despised, right? There's going to come a time where being a grimy rapper with your pants hanging down from your ass is going to be a thing that's despised. There's going to become a time where being some woman that's just running around freely, boasting on podcasts that you've got a body count of 100 and you're not even 25 years old, right? There's going to come a time where that's completely despised and rejected on this earth, which is not the time that we're living in right now, right? In this world that we're living in right now, women with a body count of 25 at 20 years old feel like they're not a harlot because they know that they've got female friends out there that have got a body count of 100. And here's a trick that women don't know about that other women will do. Other women will push you to be a harlot, right? So that they can feel less wicked about what they are. They'll think, oh, well, I'm not a harlot no more because she's done 4 times the amount of bodies as me. And they'll be pushing you when you're at the nightclub to sleep with this guy and to sleep with that guy to make you be worse than them. Or on the other side, if you're not a harlot and you might be actually genuinely be a virgin or be a woman that's got a man, your female friends are out there trying to get you to be as much of a harlot as them so that they can feel less guilty about what Dave did, and so that they can feel like the decision that Dave made to be a harlot was justified because every woman's like that. And that's one of the things that you men don't do, man. You don't view women as though women are doing evil on this earth. You don't think that women are doing anything bad to nobody on this earth, and that women, you don't think that women are violent. When you look upon all these news stories that are coming out right now, we're seeing that women are very violent. We're seeing that women are committing murder. We're seeing that women are doing all the same crimes that they always said men do. And they're doing these crimes to little children and to other women and to men. And that's the result of this society, man. This society has produced is a society that praises the wicked ultimately. Proverbs chapter 28 and verse 4, they that forsake the law praise the wicked, but such as keep the law contend with them. And this is a society that praises the wicked, man. It's all about loving wickedness. This society is. It's all about just being a complete scoundrel type person, man. And laughing at righteousness while being as wicked as you want to be and glorifying and being evil, right? You actually get praise in this world if you're wicked. Every single person that believes in Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai right now, if we decided to be wicked, right? If we decided to be wicked, people would like us more. You know what I mean? In this society, you don't even lose respect from the community. If you sleep with another man's wife, you might get rated. They'll be like, "Oh, I rate you," you know. You won't even lose friends in this world if you become an adulterer, right? People ain't gonna lose respect for you if you do that in this world. They're gonna gain respect for you. That's one of the things about this world, man. If you are if people find out you've got a criminal record for like from like, especially women, man. This is one thing with another thing with women. Women actually fall in love with murderers. You understand me? Like women are they love wickedness, man. You had this woman that was murdered recently, or like maybe in the last few years. She was murdered by some guy randomly while she was just walking on the street, right? And now this guy's been sent to prison, and he's been having like been still been able to sleep with women that work within the prison, which just shows that women are wicked because this guy is just he's a murderer of women, but she's attracted to him. You see what I mean? This is second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 16. In fact, verse 14, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the cause of their actions shall stand in their power. Right? This is all the pride that this society is allowed to happen, and all the like accumulation of how people don't want to be told nothing, right? How the women want to be able to think that they can be able to dress as provocative as they want to when they go out in public, right? Bringing unnecessary attention to them and their man, bringing unnecessary attention to them and their children, bringing unnecessary attention to themselves, right? Here it is, like women don't even do this in this world. Be like, you know what? I know I want to dress like a harlot to the nightclub, but when I'm walking through the streets to get to the nightclub, I'm gonna cover up completely in like a big baggy poncho thing, and then when I get in the nightclub, then I'll take it off. Even that would be more righteous than what takes place in this world when I want to be able to walk around in a damn bikini and then be like, oh, why are you looking at me like that? You need to take, oh, you can't take me to Cheesecake Factory. I would never accept a Cheesecake Factory. Or I would never accept a low level date like this. Now you can't take me here. You can't take me there. You got to pay 500. You got to take me to the best place of the city. I could never go on a date somewhere that you don't have to have reservations. You know what I mean? Like, this world's mad, bro. You got women that are walking around in bikinis, in underwear on the public street, on a carnival, yeah, walking around in their underwear, swimwear, like or walking around in their underwear at a beach. Listen, man, bikinis and all that, so-called swimwear, that's underwear, man. Just a water tolerant one, a more water tolerant version. You know what I mean? But women don't mind being all up in that, and then they expect men to not be attracted to that and not pay attention and not say anything. Meanwhile, at the same time, they don't have to try and hide what they're attracted to in this world, man. And then they'll have a man at home, but they'll dress as smooth as you want to see when they're coming outside their house. But then when they come home around their man, now that's when they want to dress drag out. They want to dress crumbled up as soon as they come home. All the armor apparel comes off, and they just be dressed down in their some like stained shorts or something like that with food stains on them, man. You know what I mean? This is how it goes down here, man. This world's bugged out, bro. They put more effort in for strangers than they do for their actual man. In this world, that's how it goes down. Verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So people, if they have the ability in their hand to do things when it goes down, they're going to do them. And that's why all you women are going to you need to humble down, man, because you talk a good game, right? But men already know that it's all talk. You don't really have the power to allow the world to go in the way that you want it to go in any of the things that you're talking about. You don't physically have the ability to do it yourself. You've always had to rely on men to do it for you in every single society that's ever existed. And that's why when all hell breaks loose, it's not gonna, men are not gonna feel like a sigh, are not gonna breathe a sigh of relief if they find a woman out there in the world. They're not gonna feel like they're more safe now because they stumbled upon a woman in the wilderness. No, it will be women that will feel like they have found more safety and that they're gonna be more safe if they find a man that's not dangerous to them while they're out there just for walking to and fro in the earth. They're gonna feel a breathe a sigh of relief if they see a man. The man's not gonna breathe a sigh of relief if he sees a non-dangerous woman. It's not gonna matter to him really if the woman wants to try and think she's dangerous to him or not. He'd be able to win in a battle against her anyway. Either way it was to try and go. Whereas if she sees a man out there, she's gonna be breathing a sigh of relief, especially if that man's not dangerous. She's gonna be hoping that every man that she meets is not dangerous in that time, man. Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with a sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So there's going to be hardly any food in the time to come. Not having food is a strain on your mind, man. The toughest guys that they think they're just so bad. They got a gym membership, yeah? They're getting it in, reps and sets. They rest 2 minutes to get their glycogen stores back refilled. Oh, let me get my ATP stores refilled and that. You know what I mean? They get their set in and that. They got their proper time under tension and all of this. You know what I mean? They're doing the isometric phase. You know what I mean? The concentric phase and all that. All the phases of the. You know what I mean? They got the mind muscle connection and that. Yeah, they're just getting it in, man. They're doing the clap push-ups, knuckle ones, sit-ups, crunching it like Clubber Lang. Yeah, tuck jumps, burpees, damn near touching the clouds when they jump off the burpee. Double jab right hand, pivot off to the side, right hand. You know what I mean? Nice with it, nice. All those guys, they need food, man. Take food away, and that double jab right hand slows right up. Take food away, right? Take water away. That pivot off to the sides becomes slower, right? And give that food onto a guy that ain't trained of the same size, and who's going to be winning? More than likely the guy that's got the food in the system now, and not the guy that's been starving for a while. So food is going to humble all categories of people, man. And even among the mighty men, right? I want to say this, even among mighty men, like boxers and that, yeah, they're mighty men. MMA fighters, they're mighty men. They do 5-minute rounds in their fight. The MMA fighters, they do like a 5-minute round, don't they? Then they have a minute rest, do another 5, a minute rest, do another 5. And then that's like a standard fight. And then a world title fight would be 5 fives, wouldn't it? 5-minute rounds. But if you calculate the whole amount of time of that fight, the actual continual fighting, that's half an hour. That fight lasts, I guess, if you want to include the rest period, that's half an hour of fighting. That's not long if you consider how many hours there's in a day. But when you think of the day of the Lord, mate, it's going to be a lot more than half an hour of fighting that you might have to take part in. You might have to do half an hour of running. Never mind physical fight. You might have to do half an hour running away from a group of madmen that are cannibals. For some of you tough guys out there that want to think you're so bad, man. And that's not to say that brothers don't train and that brothers don't might not shadow box and try and keep their body active to try and defend themselves if somebody was to try and harm them. There ain't nothing wrong with that, right? There's nothing wrong with that at all, to be able to perform self-defense if necessary. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you start trying to build your body to say you can be doing offense on people, well, then that's when it becomes a problem. You want to have the ability to do self-defense, whether you look like you can defend yourself or not, right? You'd want to be able to have the ability to, if possible, right? You'd want to. But yet still know that don't mean nothing anyway. Because when all hell breaks loose, this wicked society that people have made, filled with all these bugouts, man. Like, there's going to be so many things going on that people have never seen before, man. I just wanted to quickly make a lesson on that, man. I was thinking about that, man. That all these bugouts that are in the world, like when you see these guys that be following women around and in stores and all these kind of things. I was watching a video like that just that one of the brothers put up, right? And it was a video where a woman was getting watched, followed around the store. Like, it makes you know that there's people that have got evil intents in their mind right now, right? But they're not doing them because they don't think they can get away with it. But when you read this prophecy in 2 Ezra, the 15th chapter and the 16th verse, it says, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So the time's going to come where if they can get away with it, because the law is not going to be available to people like how it is now, the police service and all that stuff's going to crumble when the society completely falls. Because Esau wants it to get bad so that he can try and let things go bad, to try and bring the charagma on people, to try and come with some fake safety. People are going to be like seeing a lot of madness, man. People are going to be performing a lot of the evil things in their mind that this society has put demons and spirits on them to make them want to be into anyway. This society has produced these kind of wicked ass people, man. It's produced these people to be as bugged out as they are. You know what I mean? This society has made these people weird, told them that they ain't no genders, told them that everyone and everything. So then you've got people that are in this world that are weirdos, man. Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Right? This society has pushed a whole bunch of people, spirits on people in high places, man. In the highest corners of the elite parts of this world, right? They are pushing spiritual wickedness on people, man. Making everyone just be a covetous, envious, like hateful, wicked person, man. In fact, let me get this. I was reading some of this scripture today as well. It's made people be like this society. 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 2, for men will be lovers of themselves. I heard a brother reading this today on a lesson, and I'm going to include it in this lesson. 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 2, for men will be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. And this is the society that we're living in right now. You got people that are like this. Let me read verse 1 as well. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, for men will be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, thankful, unholy. And this is the society that we're living in. This society has made these people like this, right? It praises you for being like this. This society does. This Edomite kingdom doesn't mind if you're like this, because Esau's like that. Esau isn't respectful. Esau is a lover of himself. Esau is proud. Esau is covetous. Esau is a boaster. Esau is a blasphemer. He's disobedient to parents. He's unthankful. He's damn sure unholy, right? He's without natural affection. He's a truce breaker. He's a false accuser. He's incontinent. He's fierce. He's a despiser of those that are good. He's a traitor. He's heady. He's high-minded. He's a lover of pleasures more than lovers of Yahweh, right? And he's got a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, right? And from a person like that, you're supposed to turn away. But this society has made everyone like that apart from the elected nation of Israel. And when you go to Revelation 13 and 8, in which I'm going to go to right now, in fact, it says that all are going to worship him, whose names are not written in the book of the life of the Lamb. Revelation chapter 18 and 13 and verse 8, and all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of the life of the Lamb, slain from the foundation of the world. Everyone on this earth is down for whatever Esau is talking about, man. All of them, right? Even though they might think they're not, they be like, nah, I'm not. Oh, you're on that Bible thing, but I'm on another book. I'm on another religious book, and I'm against Esau. No, you're not. You're with Esau, because Esau has got the control of everything going on in this world outside of what's going on with the scripture thing. Everything else, he's got a portion in that, man. And all you people that think he hasn't, keep telling yourself that you're all his slaves, man. All you people are really Esau's servants, man. You're his allies, man. Every single one of you. In one way or another. This is Sirach chapter 10 and verse 1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are they that dwell therein. And when all hell breaks loose, all of these people that are basically Edomites, every single one of them, not necessarily by lineage, but they act like an Edomite. Every single one of them acts like an Edomite, man. They're his children, man. That's what we're gonna see, a whole all hell break loose, and people spazzing out, bugging out, murdering each other, because there's gonna be a lack of bread, and the evil in these people's hearts is gonna be shown, man. And on that, I'm gonna end the lesson. Right? Shalom to the elected nation of Israel. Shalom.